Hello.
Good evening, everybody. How are you doing? How was your vacation? How was your holiday?
Good evening, teacher.
Hi, miss. Welcome. How was your holiday?
Oh, very good.
Good, okay. Good for you. Good for you. Okay. I hope that you enjoyed that day. Okay, well, today we're gonna conclude unit 8. We still have some exercises to do. Okay, and I think tomorrow we're gonna start with unit 9. Okay, so the last 2 units, unit 9 and unit 10. Okay, from tomorrow on, you will be in the last 2 units. So almost, right? Almost ending the new course, again, a course. Okay, so, well, send the activities. I couldn't check them because I've been uploading the classes. They are already in classroom, all the recordings, okay, all the classes are already in classroom. So I was doing this for different groups, not just for this group. So I couldn't check. But I think that not all of you had sent. Let me check. I think not all of you have sent the activities. Let me see how many of you, because I checked yesterday, I think, and it was few people. But let me see now. Unit 6. Yes, just 6. Let me see here. Let me see. Let me see if this is your group. Is Cesar Augusto in this group?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, thanks, sir. So this is your group, my dear people. Thanks. Excuse me, but I don't remember names. And some names are similar, believe me. So I get confused with the groups. But I'm checking that all of you are in classroom. What's going on? So let me share. Let me share this. Let me share the screen to show you. No, this is not. Here. Okay, I have just, let me see, 18. And I think that most of the time I have 20, 21, or 22. I don't remember, but you are not 18. I don't know if any of you, and who is Tati Ordóñez? Who is Tati? Alfonso Ramirez?
Yeah, me. Hi.
It's you. Okay, so I need, hi, sir. Nice to see you. I need you to complete your name, please. Do me a favor.
No,
okay, not just
no,
Alfonso
that's
Ramirez.
not me. No, that's not me.
Okay, it's not
Sorry.
you. Okay.
Mine
So,
is Alejandro Ramirez.
okay, so who is Alfonso Ramirez? Yeah, you see, yeah, the names are similar, right? Even you get confused. And I get confused with names too, okay? So it happens, don't worry.
Teacher, yo creo que tampoco estoy ahí, Patricia Beatriz.
If you haven't registered in classroom, you are not here.
Yo recuerdo que sí.
Well, let's see. But I sense that you haven't. Look, you haven't registered. Well, and at least that you didn't complete the registration because you're not here. I can see any Patricia. So you are missing, I guess. And Alfonso Ramirez, who's Alfonso? So do it, please. Do it, my dear people. Do it. And I need Stephanie. Is Stephanie in this class? Well, let me take the name. So when I take the attendance, because I need that these people write the full name, please. The full name is necessary to write your full names, please. So Stephanie. Let me see who else. Alfonso Ramirez. Let me see. Tati Ordóñez. That is worse. It's not possible to be with that nickname. Okay, the rest I think it's good. The full name. That is the way, please. That is the way that you have to register with your full name. Please. This is correct? Okay. Most of you are correct. Yes? Excuse me, I can understand you. I can hear you well. Can you repeat? No. Okay, well, so I need you to be part of classroom, please, because it's demanding that you register in classroom. And that's why I see it's just 6 from unit 1. 6 people sent unit 1 and 5 people unit 2. And 3 unit 8. Okay, unit 8 is not demanding because we're gonna, let's say, do some exercises today. But at least I needed that you send definitely unit 6 and unit 9. I mean, excuse me, unit 6 and unit 7. And I have just 5 people and 6. Yes.
Teacher, soy Sara.
Yes,
Fíjese que ahora
tell me.
estaba revisando Classroom, pero yo no aparezco acá como el básico 2, sino que solamente con el básico 1, quizás no estoy agregada en el grupo del básico 2 aún.
No, it's a new one. You have to register. It's you who has to register. This is not automatic. This is not automatic. You have to do it. You have to register.
Okay.
Yes, do it again. Mr. Lemus, I think you're not in classroom yet, right? Are you in classroom already, Mr. Lemus?
Yes.
Yes, you are. Let me check. What's your name? Yes, you are here. Yes.
Full name.
Let me see who else. Allison. I think Allison is still in classroom. No. Allison, you're not still in classroom. I don't know if it was one of the person who told me. Okay, but anyway, please, those who haven't registered, you have to do it. It's demanding. This is a new level. It's a new registration. Okay, you won't continue with basic 1. It's not the same group. Maybe, I don't know if are the same classmates. I don't know if are the same classmates. But even though it's the same group in classroom, you have to register again. Okay, so if you can say, but teacher, I was in basic 1 and I already in classroom, but that's already part of the past. Okay, you need to register again in classroom. And if you have any problem to do it, please ask to the coordinator. Ask someone to help you to solve the problem. Okay, Olivia, I think you were not in classroom. Were you in classroom? I don't remember.
Excuse me?
Are you already in classroom? Registered?
Right now, I am revisando.
So you're not?
I don't,
Yes
I
or no?
don't, no me veo.
Not, no, but you have to do it. As I said, this is not automatic. This is not automatic, my dear people. You have to register yourself.
I was, but I don't see me now.
So you didn't do it because I don't remember your name. Let me see, and who else? Arlene, I think, I don't remember your name either. Let me see, some people that I remember that most of the time is in class. Some of you, and I don't remember your names in classroom. Let me show you again. But you have to know, my dear people. Ustedes deben de saber si se registraron o no, porque si no lo hicieron, no van a aparecer.
El mío sí le aparece,
Sí,
teacher.
sí.
Como Vilma Arlene Márquez. Ahí está.
Okay, if you're there, good. I'm
Arriba,
talking.
arriba.
Okay, yes, if you see yourself, good. I'm talking for those who are not here. Okay, los que
Sí,
no están.
Sí me registré y entregué hasta la unidad 5, pero ahora hoy por hoy no me veo en de personas.
No, ok, lo voy a decir en español. Disculpen que les hable en español, ok. Pero lo voy a decir en español, lo que he estado diciendo. No es el mismo classroom, Olivia. Eso fue la unidad 1, eso fue el básico 1. So, les estaba comentando que el básico 1, ese grupo ya cerró. Ustedes tienen que volver a registrarse. Ya les había comentado en clases anteriores que hay que volver a registrarse y no es automático. Eso cada uno lo tiene que hacer con el link que coordinación envió. Ellos les envían un link para que ustedes se registren en clase.
Fíjese que yo no he visto ese link, no sé si lo pueden
Es que lo mandaron hace como 2 semanas, creo yo, o 1 semana. Ahora no, ya lo mandaron una semana, creo. O tiene poco, 3 días. Honestamente no lo envío yo, Olivia. No, de eso sí no me encargo yo. De mandarles el link, pero sí yo vi que se los mandaron. Si alguien se
El
lo
martes
puede
pasado
reenviar.
lo mandaron, teacher.
Ok. Ok, ya casi 8 días. Ok. Si alguien pues lo puede reenviar, si lo ubica, porque yo voy borrando ahí cada cierto tiempo, hágalo. Si no, pídanlo a coordinación de nuevo, que si se les envían el link, porque sí veo varias personas que no están registrados aún. Y hay que registrarse otra vez porque si no me envían ahí los trabajitos, no vamos a tener notas para sus promedios. Entonces, y ese es como recuerden que eso es la parte final del registro. Si ustedes no están en Classroom, es como que no hayan completado el registro y no van a aparecer al final para el siguiente grupo, porque no van a tener trabajo, no van a tener notas.
Ya lo reenvié, teacher.
Gracias, Arlene.
Muchas gracias.
Igual lo envié, teacher, yo creo que ya me registré, no sé si puede verificar.
Ok, vamos a ver rapidito para no pasarnos con la clase, pero déjenme ver otra vez de nuevo entonces. Y los que ya se registraron, por favor, envíen a la brevedad posible las unidades. Acuérdense, mis estimados y estimadas, que yo les dije el jueves que me enviaran las unidades, 5 y 6 por lo menos, durante el fin de semana. Entonces, ahí ustedes veían que en el otro classroom no está la unidad 6 y 7, llega hasta las 5. Entonces, pues, ahí tenemos que percatarnos de que es otro classroom.
Allí sí me había quedado yo, o sea, me había perdido, Entonces, para registrarse al entrar, ¿qué se hace?
Honestamente, yo ahí sí, como le digo, nunca he seguido ese proceso ni les he guiado porque eso es administrativo, pero es como lo hizo o es primera vez que está, no estuvo en el 1, Olivia.
¿Cómo no? Y
Entonces tiene que hacer lo mismo. Tiene que
en
hacer lo
varias
mismo.
plataformas.
Tiene que hacer lo mismo que hizo. Ahí usted sabe más que yo, porque yo sí ese proceso nunca lo he seguido, o sea, nunca se los he guiado. Solo sé que les mandan un link. ¿Qué hacen ahí? Honestamente, ¿qué ponen? No lo sé. No porque
solamente le tiene que dar clic al link que está en azul y luego le da unirse nada más, solo son 2.
Ah, solo es eso. Ah, vaya.
Sí.
Mira qué fácil.
Perfecto, sí.
Gracias, Sara. Pero es lo mismo cada nivel, Olivia. Le
Ok.
digo para que el otro no vaya a estar en la misma situación, ¿verdad? Ya cuando vaya al 3, tiene que volver a hacer lo mismo que hizo en el 1, que en ese caso, dice la compañera, solo es hacer clic y aceptar, no sé, 2 pasos. Y tiene que hacerlo cada grupo, es un classroom nuevo. Ok, así es que.
Sí, el problema es que yo no me había percatado de que ya habían mandado el link. Yo siempre estoy pendiente y no había visto este link.
Ok, bueno, espero que ahora sí a todos ahí se vayan a
Ok.
registrar. ¿Su nombre quién me dijo que se había registrado?
Yo, Sara Mayra Burgos.
Vaya, búsquese ahí, Sara.
No me veo.
Bueno, tal vez puede ser que voy a refrescar. Let me refresh. Y si no, puede que aparezca otro momento. A veces no es instantáneo, según su. Vea otra vez. Ah, aquí está, ¿ve? ¿Quién es? Ok, ¿quién es Oli Castillo?
Sí, pero no me veo
A,
todavía.
a usted es Oli Castillo. Aquí veo a alguien que tiene ese
Olivarriere.
apellido. Sí, pero aquí me ha puesto solo Oli, si es usted, ¿verdad? Oli
Sí,
Castillo.
sí.
No, tiene que ser nombre completo, igual que la vez pasada, Olivia.
Ajá, ajá.
¿Ve?
Sí,
Aquí yo creo
entonces
que es esta persona, creo que es usted.
voy a arreglar eso.
Por favor. Ok, bueno, entonces recuerden, ¿ya vino Tati Ordóñez? ¿Quién es Tati Ordóñez? No. Bueno, entonces ahí, bueno, y Alfonso Ramírez ya arregló, no, aquí está, no lo reconozco. Bueno, espero que.
Soy yo, teacher.
Ah, ustedes.
Sí.
Ok, ok, Alfonso. Por favor, solo me completa su nombre, que es tan amable.
De acuerdo. Entonces, teacher, ahí ya están cargadas las tareas que hay que enviar.
Sí, ya están por
Ah,
unidad,
no
igual que la
había
vez pasada.
comprendido.
Igual
Nada, es
que
que ya la vez pasada no estuve, entonces.
no
Es mi
estuvo.
primer
Ok,
curso. Ajá.
ok. Ah, vaya. Pero sí, ya les había dicho, ¿verdad? Aquí nuevamente, de hecho, les mostré las tareas. Bueno, quizás faltaron a clase, ¿sabes? Pero aquí les mostré que está cada unidad. Y yo les decía que cada unidad se va a hacer después de que terminemos, que completemos. Y les mencionaba también, no sé si lo dije en inglés o en español, ya no me acuerdo, pero sí les había comentado, de hecho les pedí el jueves de que me enviaran la unidad 6 y la unidad 7, por lo menos, porque la 8 pues no era como que muy, digamos, se valía, ¿verdad? Entregarla mañana o pasado, porque ahora íbamos, ya vimos los temas que están aquí, pero vamos a concluir los trabajitos de la unidad 8 hoy. Entonces, por eso les decía, la 8, si usted ya tiene tiempo y la va a mandar, estupendo, porque ya vimos lo que está acá de tarea. Pero si no, lo que sí les voy a pedir, les decía, es que las 6 y las 7 sí la envíen. Y les enseñé acá lo que había. Cuando no entiendan algo, por favor, pregunten, hablen, tomen el micrófono. De hecho, yo siempre les pregunto alguna pregunta, alguna duda, ¿verdad? Hasta hicimos juntos, me parece esto. Ahí lo empezamos a hacer juntos y les expliqué qué iban a hacer en cada parte. Cuando no entiendan algo, por favor, yo sí trato de, mejor que sobre y no que falte la explicación. Entonces, casi siempre, pues yo les voy explicando. Y aunque ya saben lo que hacer, voy explicando cuando ya es hora de entregar la siguiente unidad, les muestro lo que hay, lo que viene. Entonces ahí aprovechen a preguntar, ¿verdad? Porque si trato de que precisamente no estén con falta de información ni que me anden ahí sin saber cómo, cuándo y dónde. Trato de estar pendiente de eso, ya se los había dicho cómo funcionaba, chicos. Y si usted tiene cualquier duda, pues ya les he dicho, la confianza de preguntar para que no nos quedemos ahí sin, sin saber, ¿verdad? Qué hacer, algo que les vaya a afectar a sus promedios. Bueno, entonces aquí está. ¿Alguna duda? ¿No? Ok, bueno.
Teacher,
Diga.
ahí aparece mi nombre, pero no aparece mi foto de perfil en el
Pues, no
listado.
creo, honestamente eso no les sabría decir si es necesaria. Ahí tendría que preguntar a coordinación.
Ok, pero
Ujú.
si aparece el nombre completo, pienso que no hay problema, ¿verdad?
Honestamente yo no me animo a decirle si hay o no hay problema. Si usted mejor pregunte a coordinación, porque eso
Está
sí, yo no me animo a contestarle porque esa, como les digo, chicos, yo con todo gusto acá de lo que sé, con gusto, aunque no sea pues algo que de mis competencias y a veces no lo manejo, pero para orientarlos un poquito con gusto. Pero hay cositas que sí, de verdad, no me animo a contestar porque son administrativas y no quiero darles mala información, ¿verdad? Ni mala indicación.
Thank you,
Solo
teacher.
les comento lo que sí yo sé, de que, por ejemplo, acá, que sí yo he visto que coordinación muchas veces entra a pedirles que completen su nombre, que tiene que estar nombre completo, no nicknames, mucho menos nicknames o un apellido. Si usted tiene solo un apellido, pues lo obvio, no problem. Pero si usted tiene dos apellidos, por favor ponga sus dos apellidos. Una persona una vez me dijo, teacher, yo solo tengo un nombre y un apellido. Ah, ok, no problem, porque así está registrado, así está su documento, así está registrado para INSAFORP. Entonces no hay ningún problema.
Ok,
Ok,
thank you, teacher.
ok, anytime. Bueno, ahí tenemos esto y pues voy a mostrarles lo de la unidad 8, que es el trabajo de esta semana, de ya mañana. Okay, so you have these professions, the professions that we have been studying: lawyer, photographer, bellhop, police officer. You see, what you have to do is recognize. Just write here the letter. Okay, the letter. A, besides, right? Beside, I mean, the profession. Okay, if lawyer is letter A, write A here and so on.
Teacher, disculpe la interrupción. Ya entré. No sé si le aparece en el listado, pero también quizás la confusión ha estado en que cada vez que nos subían una tarea al tablón, nos llegaba, bueno, al menos a mí me llegaba un correo avisándome. Entonces yo ya subía, pues ya me iba para la página. Entonces no sé si aquí hay, bueno, ya sé yo que hay que entrar sin avisar, ¿verdad? Pero sí creo que ahí le aclaro la situación, porque en mi caso eso ha pasado, por el cual yo no me había dado cuenta que ya estaba activo Pero sí.
Ok, ahí sí no sabría decirle, Olivia, no sé, tengo entendido, yo he visto que los programan todos de un solo. Como ve usted aquí, ya está desde que inician Classroom, está la unidades de todo lo que conlleva su, mire, ya está la 10 y la 11. Entonces, no sé, honestamente, como le digo, eso no es administrativo, no es mío, pero hasta donde yo sabía, no les van avisando cada unidad. Lo que hace el teacher y que yo he hecho es irles pidiendo, ¿verdad? Como les he ido insistiendo, después de que les dieron el link, yo les he ido diciendo, como el jueves que les pedí, que me enviaran y aprovecharan la vacación, hasta los molesté, que aprovecharan el viernes que no iban a venir para que enviaran la unidad 6 y 7.
Sí. Bueno,
Yo les
gracias.
avisé el jueves, perdón.
Teacher,
Se los voy diciendo, diga, pero que les, pero que les manden ahí notificación cada vez que la unidad es de parte de Classroom, no le voy a asegurar 100% porque yo no manejo esa parte, pero no, hasta donde yo recuerdo, no les van avisando un correo por cada unidad. Aquí ya está todo programado. Les avisan al inicio que han subido de unidad 1, 8 y todo eso, pero como todo lo suben de una vez, ese correo cae así. Pero de individual, que yo sepa, no, Olivia.
Sí,
Pero
gracias.
no sé. Bueno.
Gracias.
teacher,
Diga.
es mi caso, yo no había podido entrar al Classroom, pero ¿hasta cuándo tenemos para entregar estas? Yo voy a ver si me conecto otra vez con el Classroom, pero es mi caso. Pero ¿hasta cuándo tenemos para entregar esto?
Ok, mire, acuérdense que no es que tengan tiempo, se les da, se toma una parte de puntualidad, ¿verdad? Pero si alguien tiene una razón especial, específica, pues se considera la puntualidad o no. Sin embargo, ustedes pueden entregar hasta el último día si quieren. La cuestión es que se les acumula, ¿verdad? Y después de finalizado, yo no le voy a poner un límite, no le voy a cerrar Classroom y no va a poder subir porque no la entrega hoy, mañana o pasado. Eso va a estar ahí libre. Ahí va a depender de cada uno cómo se organice. La idea es ir viendo cómo voy y recibiendo, ¿verdad? La retroalimentación, porque cuando yo veo en general que alguien comete varias veces un error, si muchos lo cometen, entonces yo les digo, mire, aquí veo que varios han hecho esto y lo otro. Entonces usted ahí tiene la oportunidad, ¿verdad? Si es un error bastante grave, por decirlo así, pues me llama la atención y yo con gusto le digo, miren aquí qué pasó. Entonces, pero ya al final eso ya no se puede hacer. O cuando entregan muy atrasado, ¿verdad? Porque cuando entregan muy atrasado, yo reviso hasta el final, pero siempre reviso. De hecho, yo hago una revisión de todas las unidades justo antes de bajar el cuadro de notas. Digamos, ustedes terminan viernes. Yo creo que tengo que entregar las notas sábado, en la tarde o a más tardar lunes. Esa es la cuestión, Mr. Rivera, que ya ya cuando entregan notas, nosotros no podemos darle, ahorita yo le doy el tiempo, no problem, for me no problem. Entonces, pero si se les acumula, ya ese viernes que terminemos, si no puedo, aunque yo quisiera, no puedo esperarlos más del sábado por la noche o lunes, dependiendo cuándo me den para entregar notas. Lo máximo sería el lunes. Entonces ahí sí yo ya no puedo esperarlo. Y si usted se atrasa, ya no le van a entrar esas notas a cuadro, porque yo descargo, digamos, por decirle, si yo voy a entregar las notas el sábado en la noche, yo las voy a antes de entregarlas, de cuando ya va a sacar el promedio, yo reviso por última vez y las voy a entregar a las 8 de la noche, yo a las 7:30 estoy revisando si hay alguien que las envió. Entonces, por eso, por mí no hay problema. El problema es que si ustedes se atrasan y yo ya mandé las notas, pues ya no va incluida porque usted la mandó a las 9 de la noche, por decirle algo, y yo ya descargué y ya mandé las notas.
Perfecto.
Pero por mí no hay problema, no se preocupe que pónganse al día.
Sí, lo más pronto posible.
Exacto, lo más pronto posible para comodidad y seguridad de ustedes.
Ok, muchas gracias. Thank you, teacher.
Bueno, sir, ahí está abierto. Don't worry. Eso no se les va a cerrar, ¿ok? Y bueno, de hecho, por algunos que no se han inscrito a Classroom, pues igual, ¿verdad? La puntualidad tampoco la vamos a... Y ahí pues van a ganar los que no han enviado, ya están ahí, también van a ganar. Porque a nadie le voy a descontar la puntualidad que se supone va en cuenta, ¿verdad? Según los límites que se les va dando. Aunque ahí hay varios registrados y no han mandado las tareas. Pero igual, porque hay un par de personas que no lo habían hecho, porque la mayoría ya está en Classroom. Solo es la minoría. Hay solo como quizás unas 3 o 4 personas que no se han registrado aún. Entonces, la mayoría ya está registrada y no lo ha enviado. Entonces, no sé si es porque lo dije en inglés, porque parece que lo dije en inglés, pero no sé, a veces sí les digo en español para estar segura. Y sí lo dije el jueves. Lo dije el jueves que me enviaran, incluso algunos hasta se pusieron así a reír porque les dije de que aprovecharan la vacación para trabajar. ¿Ok? Entonces, ahí sí no sé qué habrá pasado porque sí se les anunció que esas unidades había que enviarlas. ¿Verdad? Pero bueno, lo importante es que las envíen y no se preocupen, ya salieron de dudas, ¿verdad? De que se tienen que enviar. Entonces, y ya lo repetí nuevamente. Espero que de ahora en adelante todavía están a tiempo. Estamos a la mitad del curso y pues tienen 2 semanas para ponerse al día. O una semana, ¿verdad? Yo creo que en esta semana se pueden poner al día. Poco a poco, la verdad es que las actividades se las he ido mostrando. Cuando el jueves se las mostré, ahora les muestro, por ejemplo, la otra. Y no son complicadas. Así es que yo creo que se pueden poner al día rápido, pero yo no les voy a cerrar esta semana la entrega, ¿verdad? Mañana voy a calificar a los que ya enviaron. No he tenido tiempo porque estuve subiendo todas las clases, ya que no me habían dado la cuenta aún. Entonces estuve subiendo todas las clases. Entonces eso sí quita bastante tiempo, pero ya están todas las clases en Classroom y no solo este grupo, ¿verdad? Sino que otros grupos. Entonces, pero ya mañana sí tengo planeado calificar los que ya enviaron hasta la unidad 6 y 7, que es lo que les solicité el jueves. ¿Ok? Entonces, los que no envíen, pues para mañana igual les vamos a revisar en el transcurso, no sé, el otro fin de semana cuando vuelva a sentarme a revisar. ¿Ok? Así es que y así vamos. Pero todavía, claro que sí, envíen, que eso hay que enviarlo. Más vale tarde que nunca. Igual no les va a afectar en la entrega. Si lo entregan, ¿verdad? Su nota ahí va a estar. Así es que no hay problema. Ok. Y cualquier duda, siempre acuérdense, estamos a la orden. Yo siempre insisto, dudas, preguntas, para que nadie ande, pues, así, ¿verdad? Que no sabe qué pasa o cualquier cosita, estamos aquí para explicarles. Mejor que sobre y no que falte la explicación. Ese es mi dicho. Así es que yo por repetir no tengo ningún problema, como ahora que ya repetí toda la información de nuevo. Vale la pena, si ya algunos que no sabían, pues ya quedan enterados.
¿Puedo
Ok.
saber si aparezco ya, teacher, en el Classroom?
Ok, let me see.
Así.
Bueno, permítanme, chicos, entonces. ¿Su nombre?
Jaime Alberto Rivera
Jaime.
Alférez.
Jaime Alberto Rivera
Sí.
Alférez. Sí, it's complete.
Ok. Gracias.
There you are. Okay. Okay, so now we're gonna continue with the last part of this unit, as I told you, and we're gonna talk about adjectives. Remember that adjectives are characteristics, okay? Adjectives are characteristics. So we have, as you can see here, we have two ways, two forms to use adjectives. Here you can see the first. Number one, you can use, this is the adjective, right? This is the characteristic. This is an adjective. So an adjective, it means that it's a characteristic. And here we have the noun. ¿De quién hablo? Right? ¿A quién le pertenece esa característica? So in this case, you can see that if you are using a doctor's job is stressful, in this case, I'm using a verb in the middle of the noun and of the adjective, right? You can see here the verb in the middle of the noun and the adjective. So it sounds more similar to Spanish, right? The same order. A doctor's job is stressful, right? El trabajo de un doctor es, ¿qué digo del trabajo? Es estresante. Trabajo es estresante. It's the same order. So that is one way to use the adjectives. Okay? Remember, noun first, and then the adjective. Okay, noun first, and then the adjective. And the verb in the middle. This job is stressful. But we have the second form to use the adjective. In that case, what is the difference? Anybody can help me to identify the difference?
Lleva el has.
Okay, well, but between the adjective and the noun.
The
Because
noun goes at the end.
the noun goes at the end. Correct, sir. Okay, so we have here first the adjective. And then look at the position. And then the noun is at the end. And we are not using a verb. We are not using a verb in the middle. Right? They are together. One right after the other. One immediately the other. So in that case, the second way, you are going to say a stressful job, the characteristic first, and then the owner of that characteristic. So that is the opposite that in Spanish. In the first way to use an adjective, if you use the verb to be, es bonito, es peligroso, es maravilloso, I don't know, emocionante. If you use the verb, it's the same order. The noun first, de quién hablo, and then the characteristic. But if the second form is not similar to Spanish, so you have to think in English. How can I think in English? First the characteristic, and then the noun. What is the characteristic? Beautiful, blue. The colors are characteristic. So blue, beautiful, exciting, big. Okay, all those are characteristics. So you have to think first in the characteristic. Don't do a translation, please. If you're gonna give a characteristic and you won't use is or verb to be, beautiful girl, smart boy, interesting place, blouse, white blouse, green skirt. So the characteristic, an old house. Because at the beginning, sometimes we try to say it the same way that in Spanish, right? For example, a household. Because that's the way to say it in Spanish, but it's not, it's different. So don't think in Spanish. You have to say an old house, the characteristic first, a modern house, an interesting TV program. Okay, so that's the key. Think in English. Decide what is the characteristic and who is the owner. In that way, we're gonna use correctly, directly in English, not with translation. So those are the two ways to use an adjective. One with verb and the second without a verb. So in that case, if they go together, the characteristic, the adjective before the noun. And what is the noun? Bueno, noun es a quién le estoy dando la característica. All right? So that's the way that we need to do it. Think in English, please. Okay? In that way, that's the recommendation that I can give you to use and to think in English. This topic, let's say. Okay, I don't know if you have any question about this situation. Any doubt, any question? No? Okay, well. So, let's continue. Just remember the position according if you are using verb or if you are not using a verb between the adjective and the noun. Okay, so please, while I take the attendance, please think about a profession or an occupation, always trying to keep in touch, right, with the vocabulary that we learned at the beginning. Do you remember help, a firefighter, police officer, nurse, front desk clerk, etc. So you can give your opinion, what you consider a difficult, a dangerous, boring, exciting, relaxing. Okay, think about that. I'm gonna send this to the group so you can decide while I'm checking. I'm gonna send you this so you can decide. This is individually, right? But because what is dangerous for me, maybe it's not dangerous for you or for other classmates. Okay, there you have to work while I take the attendance. Okay, and we're gonna take the screen. Okay. So please work in that when you. Okay, let me open the attendance and please, maybe you can decide. You can decide what job is boring, interesting, dangerous, difficult, etc. Okay, so let's see. Let me open your attendance and let's start. Okay. Give me a second. Okay, now let's start with Alejandro Alfonso Ramirez.
Present.
Okay. Alison Chosmin.
Present, teacher.
Okay, Miss Sanchez. Ana Cristina Dimas.
Here, teacher.
Okay. Ángela Stephanie. No. Azucena del Carmen.
I hear, teacher.
Okay, Miss Castillo. Carlos Ernesto Linares. No. César Augusto.
Present, teacher.
Okay. César Eduardo. No. Claudia Verónica. No. Cristian Alfonso.
Present, teacher.
Okay, sir. Thanks. Case Cristian Alfonso. Erika Ibel. No. Ever Ernesto.
Present, teacher.
Okay, Mr. Leno. Jaime Alberto.
I'm here, teacher.
Okay, sir. Janet Lisbeth. No. José Nelson Mejía.
Present, teacher.
Okay. Mr. Mejía. Juan Carlos Espinosa. No. Okay. So next person. Karen Giselle. No. Carla Sofía. No. Luis Fernando. Okay. Mario Edgardo. No. Well, there are some people who never appeared. No creo que aparezcan porque ya van 2 semanas y nunca tuve el gusto de conocerlos, ni la primera vez, pero igual yo los menciono. No vaya a ser que se incorporen. Marta Alicia. No. Marta Lilia.
Present, teacher.
Ok, Miss Santos. Morena Estefanía. No. Olivia.
Present, teacher.
Ok, excuse me, Miss Barrier. Patricia.
Present, teacher.
Ok, Miss Alfaro. Reina Janet. No, right. This is one of those students who never appeared. Rina Marleni. No. Tatiana Carolina. No. Virginia del Carmen. No. Senia Abigail.
Present, teacher.
Ok, Miss Rivas. Sara Mayra.
Present, teacher.
Okay, Miss Burgos, Tania, Marlene? No, I think it's other person who never appeared. Vilma Arleni?
Present, teacher.
Okay. Thanks. Fatima Valencia? No. Domingo Vladimir? And Ricardo. Okay. Anybody who I didn't mention? Or I mean, who didn't answer?
Me, teacher.
You didn't answer in the moment. Okay, Janet, Lisbeth. Okay, Janet, here is it. Okay,
Thank you,
well.
me.
Okay. Well, nobody else? Okay, so let's continue. So tell me, what's your opinion? I guess that you already solved it, right? You already decide. But please, in this case, tell me. I think, remember the way, the structure. I think, let's say a doctor's job is difficult, or a doctor has a difficult job. Whatever. You have two options. But tell me your opinion. Don't tell me just easy actor, difficult doctor. No. The idea is to speak using the structure. So what is the opinion? Anybody who wants to give an opinion about a difficult job?
Accountant.
Okay, and tell me the full idea, please. The full idea.
And the job, accountant is a difficult job.
Okay, an accountant's job, an
An
accountant's
job is difficult.
difficult. Okay, that's one way to say it. An accountant's, remember with S, porque esa S, remember, no es de plural, es de que le pertenece el trabajo del contador, right? So an accountant's job is difficult. That's one way to say it. Okay, let's see, Miss Dimas.
I think police officers is difficult job.
Okay, a police officer's job is a difficult.
Difficult.
It's
Yes.
difficult, or it's a difficult job. Okay, okay, there we are. Thanks. What about boring? Mr. Lemus, boring.
Boring. Okay. Boring. For me, boring job is
Help hop. Do you remember help hop? Desk front clerk, receptionist, nurse.
for me is lawyer.
A lawyer, okay?
Yes.
So tell me the full idea, please.
A lawyer is for many books, many laws.
Okay,
Oh,
but use the structure. Use the structure. Here you have some examples.
okay. That's stressful.
But tell me the full idea, Mr. Lemos. Not just
Okay.
pieces, not just phrases.
Okay. Lawyer's job is stressful for
Okay.
many books.
Okay.
I like the read. I like the books for I respect for the lawyers. I think
It's a
for
respectful job. It's a respectful job, right?
yes,
But I don't like it. So the idea is to use the adjectives and the noun in the correct position, Mr. Lemos. Okay, so you can say, for example, what you are saying is, lawyers is a respectful job, but I don't like it. There you are using the adjective and the noun, respectful job. Okay, or you can say, a lawyer has a boring job.
okay. Okay.
Or a lawyer's job is boring. Okay, different ways to say it.
Yes.
But the idea is to use the full structures, not just pieces, no phrases. Try to put together your ideas, okay?
Okay.
Okay, thanks for your opinion about this profession. Okay, let's see, Mr. Ramirez. What do you think about what is the next? Let me see. An exciting job.
An exciting job.
Okay.
I think that an astronaut is an exciting job.
Okay. An astronaut's job, right? An astronaut's job is exciting. Okay. Or another way to say it, I think that an astronaut has an exciting job. Just to move it, but it's the same idea. Okay, Mr. Rivera. Thanks. The last one. And then maybe, who is missing? Maybe Cesar, you can tell me about a difficult job, and Mayra about a dangerous. And then we finish, right? We're gonna repeat because we don't have more. But if you want to participate, we can repeat. Okay, so Mr. Rivera, what is a relaxing job for you? What do you consider a relaxing job? Mr. Rivera?
Okay, is a receptionist job is relaxing.
Okay, receptionist job is relaxing. Okay, another way to say it, a receptionist has a relaxing job.
It's a relaxing job.
Okay, so do you agree or disagree with Mr. Rivera, my dear people? Do you agree or disagree with Mr. Rivera that reception is a relaxing job?
I agree, teacher.
Excuse me?
I agree.
You agree? Okay, everybody agree? Everybody agrees with Mr. Rivera? Yes. Well, maybe sometimes no, because what about those angry people that are not didn't have a good day, you know, or maybe that they are complicated, right? There are some people who is a little bit complicated. They complain for everything, right? And they never accept that they are wrong. Si algo le dieron mal o no lo pidieron, nunca aceptan. Sino que ahí están diciéndole, no, please, told me this, dime that. So some people is complicated, right? So they don't accept sometimes. Algo que hicieron, algo que no hicieron, algunas veces no aceptan. Okay? So they are a little bit complicated. So maybe the poor receptionist has to deal with that people. Not everybody is nice. Okay, not everybody will be in a good mood. So maybe not always, but I think that from time to time, they have to deal with people who is not nice, who is not relaxed, who's not, let's say, in a good mood, okay, or they complain. So maybe it's not always that relaxing, but most of the time, maybe. Okay, Cesar, tell me, the one that I told you, please.
Okay, in my case, I think a doctor's job is difficult.
Okay, a doctor's job is difficult, definitely. And you, Sarah, what do you think about the one that I gave you? I don't remember which one I told you.
A pilot has an exciting job.
Exciting.
Exciting job.
Okay, yeah,
Eh,
must be exciting.
and a nurse job is relaxing.
Do you think so? Well, okay, well, we respect, right, others' opinion. Okay, so that's what we have. So let me tell you something about this. So that's the way you see you have different options. Some of you use this form, some of you used the first, but they are correct. Both are correct. Both are good. Okay, so no problem. We can choose. We can choose any of them. Okay, so, but let me tell you something. Let me tell you something here. You can see here that we have boring, exciting, and relaxing. Those are adjectives, of course. But sometimes you can see this word. You can see exciting, excited, or you can see relaxed. Relaxed, right? Maybe you have noticed that there are many adjectives that you can see with ing and with ed, and they are very similar. So anybody can tell me, maybe one of your classmates doesn't know what is the difference. But maybe you, yes. So can you tell me, please, what is the difference between one and the other? Or is it the same? No problem. Like the first part, right? That no problem. You can use the way number 1 or the way number 2, no problem. In this case, is it the same to use boring or bored, exciting or excited? Or is there any difference?
It's a difference, teacher.
I think so. I think that the one that you write in the chat right now, you used to talk about person.
Okay, can you explain a little bit more, maybe? What do you mean with person?
To describe a person. You used to describe a person.
And the other?
The one that you write, and the other, the one that it has in the book, you have to use, I don't know.
Okay, but you have an idea. Thanks, Mr. Bertrand. Anybody else who wants to complement the
Teacher,
information? Yes?
I feel the words, the difference is because boring está hablando del momento, bored is the past.
Okay. No, but it's connected, yes, with ed has passed. Correct, miss. But in this case, no. There are many adjectives that use ed at the end. And it's not past. It's not past. They are adjectives. Not just for past, we use ed at the end.
Yes, teacher. Excuse me. Yes, teacher.
Yes. Okay. Not just for past. And it's very often that we let's say mix when we see ed at the end, past, because it's true.
Mhm.
Many regular past tenses have verbs, have ed at the end, correct? But in this case, no. We use ed with adjectives too. So you have the idea. Some of you have the idea, my dear people. And there you are, right? Something that is true. But in this case, it's just simple as we use ing when the feeling is given. Is produced. Produce that feeling. And you use ed when the person feel it. So, for example, you can say, an exciting movie. The movie was exciting because the movie produces that feeling, okay? Gives that feeling, okay? But you are excited because of the movie, because you feel it inside. So maybe, what else? A relaxing music, because the music makes feel someone else, makes feel the people relaxed. So this is a relaxing music. I feel relaxed, or I'm relaxed with that relaxing music. Okay, so that's the difference. That's the difference, that you feel it inside. And things can feel, right? Las cosas no, una película no puede sentir la emoción. Puede transmitirla, pero no sentirla. Una música puede transmitir, relaja. How would you say that in Spanish? Help me, please.
Relajación.
Relajación, is that the way to say it? Sounds strange for me. Me suena extraño, pero I'm not sure, honestly. But let's say relajación. Okay. Sorry, excuse my Spanish. But I'm not sure. Okay, so relajación, let's say. So, but you can be relajado.
Relajado.
Ajá. Usted se siente relajado. La música transmite relajación, dice la compañera. Ok, I'm not sure. No sé bien cómo será, pero relajación. Ok, el sentimiento lo produce la música y usted lo siente. La música lo lleva a sentirse así, pero la música no puede estar relajada porque la música no tiene percepción ni sentir, transmite. That is different. And that's the difference when to use ing and when to use ed in the same adjectives, because there are some adjectives that you can find with ing and with ed. And that's the difference, right? It's not complicated. If something produces that feeling or gives that sensation, is ing. If the person is in that state, right? Si la persona siente, está en ese estado, is ed. So, how can I say it? La fiesta está emocionante, es emocionante. Yo estoy emocionada por la fiesta que está emocionante. How can you say that in English?
O fascinante.
Excuse me, miss?
O fascinante, la fiesta está fascinante.
No, but tell me that in English.
Tell
me that in English.
The power is fascinating.
No, tell me, please. Because I want that you use both. Estoy emocionada por esta fiesta emocionante. It's easy, come on. It's very different. In Spanish sounds similar, but in English it's very, very different.
Different, yes, teacher. I feel
Estoy emocionada por tu fiesta emocionante.
I feel emotion.
How do you say it? Emocionada in English? Excited.
Excited.
So tell me that phrase, anybody. Maybe you can help Miss Dimas, right?
I feel excited for the party.
Something is missing. Something's missing, Miss Dimas. Okay, anybody else?
Me?
Yeah, tell me, please.
I'm very excited for this exciting party.
Okay, I am excited for your exciting party.
Okay.
Correct. Yes, it's correct. Just some one or two less, word less, but it's or more, but that's correct. The excited, I am excited. And the party is an exciting party. Okay, so that's the difference. Okay, thanks, Miss. Correct. So that's the idea, you see. You can be tired, right? Not tiring. Maybe the exhausted. You can be exhausted. And the job is exhausting because the job makes you feel exhausted. Okay, this is I feel I am exhausted because I have an exhausting job. Because the job makes you feel in that way. The job produces the feeling for you of being exhausted. So it's an exhausting job. Okay, so that's something that I want to add, okay, to tell you about this group of adjectives. Because it's very, very common that we use ed and ing. And some people sometimes think that is the same. Some people think that is the same. But as you can see, it's very, very different, right? When to use ing and when to use ed. Okay, I hope that is clear for you. And you can use them. You can put them into practice. Okay, these type of adjectives. Work with them correctly. Okay, well, that's the idea. I don't know if you have any question about that, my dear people. Or if you want to give more examples, excellent, would be great. No? Nobody else? No questions and no more examples for your classmates? Okay, no more examples, but is it clear? The difference and how to use them?
It's clear.
It's clear for you. Okay, good for you. I'm glad. Okay, so let's continue. Here we have another expression. Look, I don't agree. And we have I agree. Okay, let me write it here for you. I agree. No, I am. Some people sometimes use I am agree. Incorrect. Because this verb doesn't need I am in this way. I am agree because sounds like in Spanish, right? Pero ¿dónde está el estoy de acuerdo? No, you don't write it in English. There you have in agree, you have the verb to be, let's say. So you just say I agree. or I don't agree. Okay, so the meaning is, for example, if I say, okay, I give in my classes, I give this example. If you tell me, I think, let's say, Cristiano Ronaldo is an amazing soccer player. Okay, listen the adjective, amazing soccer player. Okay, I agree, Sophia, I agree. So it means that it's okay for you, what I said. I agree, he's the best. There is no one else in the world for me. Okay, he's simple the best. So you agree? But someone can say, no, I don't agree. Forget it. The best is Messi. For me, Cristiano is there because he's a lucky man. So I don't think that he's the best. So you don't agree. You disagree. Okay? So this is one of the verbs that we're gonna practice today. I agree or I don't agree. Another way to say it, I don't agree, disagree, I disagree. Okay, is that clear, the meaning of agree and disagree? Got it?
I agree. Yes.
Okay, okay, good. For example, let's create a situation. Help me to create a situation. An opinion, your opinion, and the rest we say I agree or I disagree. Give an opinion. As I did, right, about Messi and Ronaldo, and Cristiano Ronaldo. So another example, and thinking your example for your classmates. So we can say if we agree or disagree. I think Shakira sings beautifully.
I agree.
Okay, you agree. Okay, nobody disagrees? Nobody disagrees? Everybody?
I agree, teachers. I agree.
You agree too. Okay. Well, everybody loves Shakira. I thought that someone will say, no, I disagree or I don't agree. She doesn't sing well. Her voice is strange. But no, everybody loves Shakira, I see. Okay, so you see, tell me your one situation. And let's
teacher.
see. Tell us, please.
And I can say, I think Adele is a very good singer.
Okay. Well, I think everybody will agree. Anybody can deny that because maybe not everybody likes her music, but definitely she's a good singer. But anyway, okay. Adele is a good singer, you said?
Very good.
A very good singer, okay? Agree or disagree, my dear people?
I agree.
Agree, right? Okay, yeah, definitely, Mr. Ramirez. Okay, she's a real artist, right? Okay, so a real singer. Anybody else who wants to give us a situation? Tell me something like Donald Trump is the best president for United States. Tell me something that maybe some people will say yes and some people will say no, agree and disagree, right?
I don't agree.
I disagree with that.
Okay, you disagree. Okay, it was an example. So I'm telling you, please tell me a situation that maybe some people agree and don't agree, right? So Not something that everybody agree. Yes?
Cooking is
I
easy.
think cats are more cute than dogs.
Okay, that's a good one. I think that cats are cuter than dogs. I disagree.
I disagree too.
Okay, yes. I don't agree, Miss Sanchez. I don't agree.
No.
Definitely. Okay, so you see, that was a good one. Okay, one more. Nobody else? No more ideas? Like Miss Sanchez, right? That was a good one. Because not everybody loves cats. But most of the people maybe. But not everybody. No more ideas? Okay. But I think it's clear now, right? The concept. When to use these expressions. Anyway, you're going to do it in the breakout rooms, of course, talking about the professions. Someone will give an opinion about one profession, so you will say, I agree or I don't agree. Okay, maybe for that person, as we have here, right, a graphic designer's job is difficult. And someone else, a graphic designer, has an easy job. Okay, someone can say, let's say, police officer has an exciting job. And someone can say, no, it's not exciting. I think that's dangerous, not exciting. So I don't agree. Okay, so you can give your opinion about different professions and your classmate will agree or don't agree. Okay, I think now it's clear what you're gonna do in the breakout rooms. But anyway, let's do this before you go. Another way to say this, a pilot's job is exciting. Another way to say this,
A pilot has an exciting job.
correct. A pilot has an exciting job. Excellent. A teacher's job is stressful.
I agree.
You agree? Okay. But another way to say it, remember that here we learn
A
two forms.
teacher has
A teacher has
a stressful job.
Job, correct. A teacher has a stressful job. That's another way to say it. Okay. And number 3.
Number 4. Number
Anybody?
A cashier's job is boring.
Okay. Thanks, sir. Correct. A cashier. Okay. Next.
An accountant job is difficult.
Okay, an accountant's, remember? Yeah, because it's possession. So an accountant's, apostrophe S, job is difficult. And the last one.
A receptionist job is easy.
Okay. A receptionist, right? With S, because apostrophe S. Job is easy. And there we have,
Teacher, number 4 is not complete.
okay. Number 4. Okay, tell your answer.
It's
Tell your answer.
missing apostrophe. It's missing.
Yes, but I told you before, right? Nadie me contrata de secretaria porque soy malísima. Se me va una letra por otra y muy lenta. Ya les he dicho. No me va a dar nadie trabajo de secretaria. I know. So I'm so sorry, right? A finger mistake. Hay error de dedo. Okay. Okay, but there you are. Okay. Remember, it's apostrophe S. Yes, correct. Okay, sir, thanks. Pero no tengo vocación de secretaria. Okay, I'm not good at typing. Se me va una letra por otra y como lo habrán notado, nada de rapidez. Okay, so that's the idea. Okay, that's the idea. You will see, in this case, we have 2 ways. An accountant has a difficult job. Oh, an accountant's job is difficult. It's the opposite, right? The characteristic and the noun together. First the characteristic and then the noun. If you are using a verb in the middle, first the noun and then the characteristic. And it's the same. You can choose whatever you want. It's just different ways to say it. Okay, that's the way to use adjectives. Okay, so now I think you're ready, right, to discuss using this structure, please. Okay, use this structure. Give your opinion about a job with the adjective, of course, right? You're gonna describe the job, and then your classmates will answer, agree or disagree, giving their opinion too. So I'm gonna send this for you to use it in the breakout rooms. Give me a second to send it for you. Okay, there you are. So remember that is just, let's say, an idea how to have the conversation. But the idea is do and speaking, right? So don't worry if you don't use exactly and use the adjectives, the position, the correct position of the adjective. So it's not necessary that you use exactly the structure that I sent to the group, but please try to use the adjectives, any of the 2 forms to use adjectives, and those expressions, agree, don't agree. Let me see. Still some people in 20 seconds. They will be here. Let's wait 15 seconds. Okay, now everybody's in the main room. Okay, well, I hope that you enjoyed the conversation with your classmates. Okay, and I'm gonna say, remember that it's a conversation, right? Don't worry about to follow. I was telling to one of your classmates, don't worry about to follow the script. Okay, that's not the point. The point is to speak in English. You have a base, yes, because the idea is to put into practice the topic, of course. But don't focus on a specific conversation, on a specific script, in un specific guion, right? No, the idea is be natural, be natural. And remember to use that to structure, right? You can mention what you are going to move is the noun. Okay, a firefighter is a dangerous job. A dangerous job. Or the firefighter has dangerous job, or a firefighter's job is dangerous. Okay. Pero si ocupa el nombre adelante, firefighter's job is, ahí sí, porque ya tiene el nombre adelante. El trabajo de un bombero is dangerous, es peligroso. Pero si no ha usado el trabajo, póngalo al final. A firefighter is a dangerous job. ¿Ok? Porque si no decimos otra cosa, ahora él estaba diciendo a la compañera, estaba diciendo solo el bombero es peligroso. ¿Ok? I said, be careful, right? ¿Por qué es peligroso el muchacho? Okay, so because if we don't add, si no le agregamos hasta el final el nombre, solo lo dejo el bombero es, think what you are saying, okay? Think about that. The firefighter is dangerous. No, the firefighter is a dangerous job. Okay, so the most important is that you know that you understand what you are saying. Think in English. Follow the idea of what you are saying. Okay, always try to be conscious. Okay, you have to be conscious about that. Okay, so let's see what we have. And finally, I'm gonna give you 5 minutes to do this interview to your classmates. Okay, you're gonna do, today we have some speaking, right? So you're gonna do the questions. It's not necessary, okay, remember please, it's not necessary that you say that you use all the questions and go running, right? Do you have a job? Yes, I do. Where do you work? At Siman. What do you do exactly? I am a secretary. No, es que no voy a, ya se van a terminar los 5 minutos y no voy a llegar a la última. No, if you just use 3 and you have a conversation in English, no problem. Okay? No se trata de llegar a la última. No, the idea is that you have a conversation. So maybe you can use just 3 or 4 of them, but you will be speaking in English. So you can choose. Maybe you can choose this and this and this. Different. It's not necessary that you follow this order. If you want, follow it. And don't limit yourself, okay? No se limiten a contestar sí, no, ajá, ya, aquí, no. For example, do you have a job? Yes, yes, I do. And I love it. honestly, I love my job because I think that is very interesting. I found it a little bit difficult sometimes, but that's a challenge for me. Ya hablé, ya opiné, es una conversation. Uso todo lo que puedo, todo lo que tengo para contestar. All right? So, no, do you have a job? Yes. Ya estuvo. No, right? Dígale qué le parece su trabajo, si le gusta, si le disgusta, if you like or dislike, if it is good, if it is a nightmare, or if it is a dream. What is your job? A nightmare or a dream? Okay, let's have a conversation. Y si en 2 preguntas están los 5 minutos, no problem, pero usted habló en inglés. Okay? Please. So, it's not to use all, right? Porque llegué hasta todas, terminé, pero no hemos hablado mucho, solo yes, no. Yes, is your job interesting? Yes. What time do you start work? At 8. Where do you finish work? At 5. That's not really a conversation, right? So it's better to use 3, but with a long conversation. Okay? In these 15 minutes, 5 minutes, excuse me. I'm gonna send it to the group. And I'm gonna create the breakout rooms. And I'm gonna send it to the group for you to practice these 5 minutes. Okay, there you have it. And here we go to speak based on those questions. Base, right? But follow a natural conversation. Okay, well, it's time. Next class, we're gonna continue practicing. Okay, don't worry, don't worry. We're gonna do it together, right? Step by step, poquito a poco, okay? If something is difficult for you, don't worry. We're gonna do it together, okay? So we're gonna continue tomorrow with Unit 9, okay? Unit 9, just 2 more units are will be missing. So hope to see you tomorrow and we can continue practicing together.
Okay, good night.
Good
Good
night.
Thank you, teacher. Good
Thanks
night.
to you for your
Teacher. Good
participation.
evening, everyone.
Good night.
Good
Night,
afternoon.
teacher.
Good night,
Thank you.
teacher.
Night.
Good afternoon.
Good
No.
night.
Good
No,
night.
Good afternoon.
Good night, everyone.
Good
Sorry.
evening.
Okay. Take care.